Well, today's a historic day. 6 months since we filmed, and I'm going to explain why. Last time we spoke, I introduced you to Sunny. Sunny is here today, and you're going to meet him right now. Sunny? That's his cue. Come on up. Okay. You want to say hi to the camera? Come on up. Come on up. Okay, give Daddy a kiss. I want a kiss. Nice. All right. So Sunny was an afterthought when I did Golden Girl. I was getting out of filmmaking, and I was a restaurateur, and I've been out of it over 10 years. You know, I failed as a filmmaker and lost everything. But along the way, I'm indebted to it because these YouTube videos, you know, it sounds great and fun and all that for lots of people, but it's a trap. People invest their life savings, their money, their time into it. And I didn't actually do that for that. I did it to just sort of build towards something. I knew that our videos would lead to something, and they are. We're getting good response. People want to know the story of these dogs, and the one story is Girlie right now, filling herself with water. That's the noise you hear. And she's my life, and she's my inspiration for Golden Girl. And that's how we came up. Oh, what is it? Are you jealous? Come to Daddy. Are you gonna be good? So this noise that I'm making, you can't, you're a sneak. You're always trying to get this. Girlie, sit. Nice. Paw. Okay, paw. Good girl. Okay. Now, are you happy? Girlie's not usually a barker, and this guy's a feisty guy. He's a pure alpha. But heading back to what I was saying, and don't mind the barks, because Sunny, get down. These two are a lot of fun. But anyway, what I'm weaving back to is we started the filmmaking. We introduced Sunny, and he was born October 5th. And by then, I'd already started with this idea of Golden Girl. I had at least $10,000, $12,000 worth of sauces I bought, and I was creating something. That's all I am at the end of the day. I'm an innovator, and I create things. And, you know, through it all, I wanted to have a story. And the filmmaking was a good vehicle for us to get the story across and introduce, believe it or not, our family as we welcome you to ours, and have that through a retail restaurant that tells a story. I'm sure I'm going to get all kinds of people. Sit nice. That are going to say, oh, you have a dog restaurant, or the dogs are in there. No, it's nothing to do with that. I love my dogs. Get over it. And once you get past that, we'll be fine. You know, live and let live is a thing I always preach. And, you know, I only have them, and I want to share them because I like giving. And that's what the whole new restaurant's about. It's about giving, and not barking. Okay, here. This, I'll get back to this too. Where's this camera? I used to be good at this camera work, but here, ready? And what I'm giving is ultimately an experience. Our menu is telling a story. It worked for me when I started my former company, Wild Wing. My story was simple. I was a struggling father, and just like Sunny's struggling over here, he's itchy. And I was a struggling father, and I had a story to tell, and that actually is sold. And that was my story, and it worked. Brown Eyed Girl was named after my daughter, and I named a wing after that. And yeah, and that's what we're doing. We're telling a story ultimately through our food. You know, I'm ricksmiciklas. I am what I am, and what I am is, you know, a proud father to my daughter who just had a kid. I didn't tell anybody. She just named her baby Georgia, and she was born 2 days before her. And I guess they're like two peas in a pod, just like Girlie and Sunny. Those are the best things you can have, is a family, love. And our concept with Golden Girl is we have one tagline: filled with love. And that's what our tenders are. They're like Girlie. They're filled with love. And our other tagline, I'm looking at him right now, is full of life. And the minute he hears this noise, you'll see how full of life he is. Because people don't realize this about golden retrievers. It's all about routine. So here's part of the routine that you'll see Sunny is attached to. You know that noise? Hey, are you excited? Sit, Girlie. You're so polite, Girlie, sometimes. And Sunny, that nice. That's it. He's full of life. And Girlie's filled with love. And I joke, all you need is love and a golden retriever, and I have both. So, here, Girlie. Just to keep her from barking, you gotta know these tricks. Sunny, how come you're better than Girlie all of a sudden? So where we're at right now, oh, you're licking Sunny? Oh. And I don't know why I'm doing this. This is a scam. Sorry, kinders, but they use these words like honey hot. Okay, first of all, it's a barbecue sauce. Okay? So Mike's Hot Honey is doing great in the States. So they have a nice drizzle. Very, very expensive and very, very messy. And very, very sticky. And what leads me to what we're doing with our menu. Our menu has flavors based on the dogs. So Sticky Paws is my Sticky Paws right now. Right? Who's got Sticky Paws? You got Sticky Paws? And Sticky Paws is... Oh, Girlie likes the Sticky Paws. Sticky Paws is named after Girlie. And it's a combination of what I came up with before. I can't use it anymore, Garpar. You know, I came up with those trademarks, but it's actually a garlic parm base meets a Shake Shack sauce, or if you want to call it a cane sauce, but with extra levels to it. Those levels include peddled Parmesan, not the Parmesan out of the bottle, that's grated, and a drizzle, which could be a hot honey drizzle. It won't be honey hot drizzle, because I only got this because now Costco has listed it. I liked Kinder's when nobody knew about it because they have a buttery steakhouse seasoning that I love. But now, like anybody else, everybody's got a brand and they're doing a volume. A product gets diluted and you lose a lot of your integrity along the way. And what bothers me about this is, because I'm a big fan of Kinder's, I've always talked about it, is the bottle is small, 598 milliliters, and you're paying like 15 bucks. And I get it on Instacart. I just seen it, I got it. I just wanted to talk about it. But if you get the Mike's Hot Honey, it's a 10 times better product. And it actually is a true hot honey. And the drizzle comes there, and it's a lot smaller and it's probably the same price. But at the end of the day, it's not homemade. And you're buying into the marketing. And it's very, very sticky, and it's not feasible long term. So I'll probably create my own, which I think I have, because our whole menu is only 24 ingredients, and that includes our coating. I always talked about when I started Wild Wing, I came up with a coating and I used a pastry flour, but I didn't know it was higher in protein.
Actually, Girlie wants to mention it's her favorite move of getting comfy, scratching her bed. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Good boy. Okay, the dogs are getting comfortable, and the dogs can't sleep. There's no escape from the music on the whole damn street. Great song. Anyway, speaking of songs, I just licensed 14 songs, so these videos are going to be with those playing in our restaurant to enhance the experience. So some of the songs are cool, like one song is our sauces, as we see the menu, lemon peppers, is actually a song by Coldplay, Yellow. And then Girlie has her song, and then
Kenny Chesney sings a song, Sunny, and he says, sunny days seem to hurt the most. I wear the pain like a heavy coat. But your sunny days are good, Sunny. So let's go back to the restaurant. Sunny, I mentioned I wanted to open this restaurant, but I didn't have any permits. So I was looking for a plumber ahead of time. And when I went on to look for the plumber, I see an ad for golden retriever. I don't think nothing of it. I'm impulsive is the word. And as I'm impulsive, I see golden retrievers for sale, and that's kind of rare. And can I get a kiss? Can I get a kiss? You're back to your no kissing? Okay. Sunny doesn't like to kiss. And speaking of kiss, my daughter called my dog Miss Priss. And there's Miss Priss right there, Girlie. So we named a boba after her. Girlie? She likes to give kiss. Kiss, sit. So we named this boba Miss Priss. A lot of these flavors have to do with these dogs, but I wasn't talking about it. I was talking about how I got Sunny. So I pick up the phone and I tell the lady how much for the dog. She tells me, where are you? I said, I'll be down in half an hour to pick him up. And I said, one condition, give me the goldest retriever, the goldest golden retriever. So what happens is I go there and then, oh, this one's got gold ears and it's going to be gold. I got no clue that he's going to be white. So I figured if he's gold, I'm going to call him Sunny. Like, I have this vision of sunny, positive, happy. These are the dogs here. I can't use white like him, and I can't use gold because it's on gold. So I have this vision to do this restaurant with golden retrievers, and believe it or not, it's juxtapokes, as the word says. Sunny is white, and Girlie is gold. So, having said that, Sunny, we have 2 dipping sauces, which are Girlie or Sunny. But given the fact that we don't have much room on the menu, because I like clarity, Kisses Girlie is no longer, and Sunny style is no longer. It's just you have a choice, Girlie or Sunny. So Girlie is more of a sweet gold flavor, and Sunny is a bright, zesty yellow. And then we take those and we put them in our crinkle cut fries. When you're looking on the menu, it says a poutine on there now, but this is our last set of changes. We're going to call poutine belly rub. Sunny and Girlie love belly rubs, and if you have any animal, they love belly rubs. So, and then poutine, people are going to always, it's not poutine, you spelt it wrong. And then it's the only one with my ADD that's got a hyphen in there, so that's gone. And so now it's like, that'd be great. You go into a restaurant and I could order off the menu. Our tenders come in a 1, 2, a 3, and a 4. A 1 is a pup pack, which is basically like a kids menu, and that comes with a choice of sauce, Girlie or Sunny. You've got your waffle, and this has been interesting, and you can get it in hot honey or salted caramel. And I'm a minimalist, and what I was going to do was just have the one sauce, hot honey. But again, if you give people a reason to complain, they will. So, it's too hot, I can't have that. So what we did is now we have the hot honey or the salted caramel, so you have a choice. And then the sauce, I had 101 flavors before, but I didn't put the love into it like I made with these 2 homemade sauces. And if you look at what the chains in the States are doing, you have a Shack sauce, can't even say that, a Shack sauce or a Cane sauce, or Chick-fil-A sauce. They just have, the one. Chick-fil-A has maybe 6 or 7, but it's processed and it's not fresh. Ours is going to be made fresh daily, and that'll be the difference. And Yeah, so that's what it is. Our chicken tenders come in a 1, 2, a 3, and a 4. 1 is a pup pack. 2 is a doggy bag. That's what I would probably order. 3 is puppy love. And 4 is a paw platter. Whatever floats your boat, you're going to have it there. It's not like wings. I would do it in 10, 20, 30, 40. There's a lot more labor, more ingredients, more processes to actually do one chicken tender than there is 10 wings. With the wings, people don't realize, I talk about it all the time, like all the flavors in the bone there, but if you're buying frozen wings and the bone is black and it's brittle, there's no flavor there. So when you do a chicken tender, what I've learned is it's all in the coating. A lot of our flavor will be in the actual chicken tender. And a tender, you can't really sauce. I see all these people saucing them because you lose all the flavor that is in the actual coating. And I still go to these places, these big corporate companies that do it, and they all do the same thing. They fill their tenders with sauce, so you don't actually taste the flavor, and it's just a generic sauce. And anybody could do that. So you need to actually distinguish yourself and make proprietary flavors and systems. People use the word crave. I don't like that word. But again, I'm a positive person, and I shouldn't say addicting, but I like addicting things. Whether it was my days of drinking or days of gambling or days of smoking cigars, I don't ever say I crave a cigar. I'm addicted to having a cigar. So that's the whole point of when you have something addicting that you can enjoy. And when I'm talking about belly rub, this was just changed last night. And do you want a belly rub? Here, let me give you a belly rub. Let me give you a belly rub. Do you want one, Girlie? Girlie, do you want a belly rub? Come to Daddy. Come to Daddy, Girlie. Come. Okay. Girlie? Okay, I love you. I love you, Girlie. You too, Sunny. Funny Sunny, I love him too. Okay, so yeah, when you talk about addicting, you can take it in that context without being negative. So this is interesting now because that flavor, we have 3 good restaurants in Barrie that I find an addicting product. One is a butcher shop called Hand Quarter, and my friend Jack is the proprietor with Liam there. They have the best sandwich ever. They use a scallion mayo for their it's like a brisket sandwich, very light, and it's got some poblano peppers, and it's just different. And the bread they use from Homestead Bakery here, you can't get that anywhere. And they put the extra effort into having a proprietary item. People come everywhere just for this sandwich. They have a butcher shop and they sell more of these sandwiches, and they don't even have a menu. It's just on a board. You go in and boom. So every week or 2 weeks when I'm down there, I'm there and I have that because generally I'm not really a meat eater, but I do love French fries, and the best French fries in the world that I've ever had is also in Barrie at Danny's Fish and Chips. And as it be, I used to cut potatoes for the owner, Danny, in 1974 when I was 11 years old in Scarborough when he started. And his son Ben and his wife Lamoza, they're old school. They're in there. They're doing everything. And they used the recipe that the father used, and it's just an amazing fish and chips experience. And the key is they're not afraid to put love in the food and extra special ingredients that cost a bit more money, because I always say never compromise quality, and they don't. So with those fries, they have a beef tallow, which leads us to these fries I'm talking about. Our fries, they're done in beef tallow. That's a 70s feel that doesn't really exist much no more. We have that, and then the sticky paws is actually just a version of the girly sauce. But what I've done with it is, today, on a fry, you can put a topping and a drizzle. So I've actually come up with the topping, which is not Parmesan like I did with the Gar Par in the old days. I'm using fresh Parmesan petals. So it's a real cheese. And, sorry, the dogs are eating everything. Wrappers, you name it, this, that. What are you going to do when you live in a shoe, eh? And, yeah, so the Parmesan is in the sticky paws. I put a drizzle over the girly sauce, and I have my notes here because I just did it today, and I'm excited. And of course, it's not on my first list I did. It's on my list here, which I can show you. This is my ingredient list. And what I might do is I might put a hot honey drizzle there because sticky paws, and you know, hot honey will make it sticky. And then the garlic Parmesan that is in the sweet girly sauce we're doing, which is gold, by the way. And Sunny's is, as the song says, yellow. And his a fry topping for our dipping sauce is lemon poppers. And Sunny is bright and zesty. And that's our description. So we gotta really make Sunny taste good. So what are we gonna do with Sunny here? We're gonna top them with, ooh, are you ready, Sunny? Some fried onions. I might even do those myself, which is, Shake Shack does it a way where they use fancy words like shallots, which are actually just a thinner onion. And no, so we'll do that. And what we might do is we might put in it's an exciting flavor because it's a Dijon, and it's a special Dijon that is mixed with a Hollandaise. So it is just so good. So I might put some tarragon in there. And then I want to actually, I talk about layers. And when I talk about layers, and Sunny, Girlie gets jealous. So, Girlie, come to Daddy. Come. Here. There you go, Girlie. Yeah, so what I might do is, you're never this bad, are you, Girlie? Come. Just want love. What I might do with the lemon poppers, which is Sunny, is actually, I'm thinking, put like a barbecue mustard drizzle across the lemon poppers over the onions just to give it some color. And yeah, look at this guy. He was so bad, Sunny, and now he's so good. And Girlie was so good, and today she's so bad. So look at you drooling. Is it too much excitement for you? You looking at the camera? Getting your 10 minutes of fame? Soak it up. Soak it. I'd never seen a dog drool like this. What's going on today, Sunny? Funny Sunny. And they do that a lot with their noses. They're constantly sniffing. What's this? What's that? So yeah, so those are our French fries story. And then this was also important, is we sell fun and we sell energy. So we have a penny pickles fries, and just to get a pickle fry a recipe is quite hard. And Girlie, come. And I didn't have it on there, but I liked the name. And I come up with something. And it's going to be really, really good because when I started Wild Wing, I worked with a company called McCain Foods, and I was selling a lot of French fries, but they liked how I named things, so they called me down to their office. It's two-way glass like this here, but it was tinted. So the corporate heads are there. I go in there. Guy's name was Jeff Fahey, good guy, head of marketing. And he says to me, what should we call this new product? And I said right away, boom, Pickled Willies. And it was a hit. And those things sold. So that was the pickle. It was a Richard Nicholas Pickles idea. And it caught on. And my name, just so you know, is Richard Nicholas Smiklas. So, yeah, so now I want to bring back proper pickle fries. Like everybody was doing it, but I just see the way they're doing it. There's actually no love in it, like these two kissing each other. Like there's some real love. Mummy, oh no, are you Sunny's mom? That's a good girl giving kisses, eh? Are you giving kisses, Girlie? Here. That's a good Girlie. I know. You're back to being kisses, Girlie. Yeah, so, yeah, those are French fries. We have 4 of them, but it's going to be a multi-leveled experience. They're smothered in any flavor. I'm sure if somebody wants to order them without any of these flavors, like, we wouldn't get upset, but we wanted to keep the menu consistent and groups of 4, just so it's legible when you walk in, not have a long menu, because I always say, you know, we're not writing a book and indecision is no decision. And you want to get in, you want to get out so the next customer can come in, and you want to be efficient. And with that, it's simple. I'll have a 1. What flavor? Boom. Girlie or Sunny. So it's limiting your choices, and it's making things quicker. Would you like an extra fries with that, like crinkle cuts? What flavor? Boom. You know, sticky paws, penny pickles, lemon poppers. You'd like a drink with that, or would you like a boba? And it's over before you know it. And I didn't mention, we specialize in the experience, and part of that is having a proper container. And I finally got a container, and it's a 3 compartments. So I'm going to add with the fries some Texas toast and a choice of one of the dips. You get a Girlie or a Sunny, just so you can, if there's not enough sauce on the actual crinkle cuts, you can dip it in. You can actually dip it into those 2 flavors, you know, Girlie or Sunny. And yeah, so that's it. So what you can have is you can have a waffle with the tenders, with a hot honey or salted caramel, and the Texas toast. If you're not going to dip the fries in, you can dip the Texas toast, is what they do in the States, into the dip. So that works. That's why that is done. And then our bobas, which is just it's a flavored lemonade with popping pearls. And I don't know why people haven't done this yet. And, you know, we have 4 of them. A lot of it has to do with our dogs. Girlie is... you know, when I started, it was going to be a Kisses Girlie, but it just doesn't fit on the menu. So we called it a Girlie Pop, and it's a lime mojito, and just very fresh. And then Sunny is sunny day. That's what it said today. And today's a sunny day, and there's a nice breeze also. And that is a breezy mango. And my daughter, I used to call her Peachy. You know, she's sweet and Southern Bellish. And Girlie was originally hers, but she would call her Miss Priss because of the, you know, mannerisms, the way she was. And this other one, it's down to the short strokes, but it's called Sassy Lassie, and it's a wild cherry. And should I be fair and change it to Sassy Sunny?
I'd like to do that, but I don't think I will because I'm looking. Too much sun is no good, and it's redundant on the menu. So we'll leave it as Sassy Lassie, and maybe we'll open up Sunny his own restaurant, Sunny's Barbecue. I think that's next for us, right, Sunny? Or Sunny Whites. In the States, they have barbecue sauces that is called an Alabama White. And if you watch Goodfellas, there was a character, Sonny Black, so Sunny White. They're doing good. They've spent a lot of energy today. And we're going to get into the fourth category of our menu, which is Stay Golden. And just a positive message for people. No matter how things get, you stay golden. And, you know, you see all this stuff, people going to gyms and taking all these powdered creatines and all that stuff. Warren Buffett never did any of these things, and he had lots of Cokes every day and Big Macs, and he just retired, and he liked to have his Coke products, and that's why we have that there. And then this is interesting. I don't want to push it because our demographic is 16 to 35 female, but we have beer and wine, and we're just going to have maybe one draft beer and maybe a white wine because it says cool and chilled. Like, who's going to go to a chicken tender place and order red wine and then it spills and all that? So maybe it's a wine cooler. I don't know. But again, a lot of this stuff has been done because what do you like to drink? Like, you know, you like a beer, you like some wine. It should be simple when the person goes in, because when you go to a place that specializes in something, like Tim Hortons, you go there for the coffee. And like us, we specialize in one or two things, chicken tenders. And, you know, the beef tallow crinkle cut fries. I mean, that's what we're known for. We're not going to be there to pretend I'm some sommelier that is sniffing wines and, you know, pretending that I'm the second coming of a guy that grew up in the elite hills of Nice, France. That's not us. You know, we're down and dirty, just like these two dogs are down right now. And I'm sure with all the rain now, they're going to be dirty. So, so nice that they're sleeping here. And yeah, so we're getting through this menu. And then last thing, mixed cocktails. It can be anything. Our place doesn't have any dishwashers. And it's going to be a plastic type of cup. So we'll give them a big drink. What are they going to have? One. And, you know, that'll save a lot of headaches on chemicals and broken glass, right? So it might be 1% of our product mix. The beer and wine might be 2%. You know, the fountain pop, 8%. So, you know, I'm running the numbers in my head. 1, 2, that's 3, 8, 11. And then our bobas might be another 4. That's 15%. Our fries will be 40%. That's 55%. And our tenders will be 45%. And there you go. That's our product mix, it's called. So that's 100% of what we sell. And I didn't know that when I was talking. I'm just doing what's called an analysis for myself, because some of these things you charge less, some you charge more. Those are called loss leaders. And for example, our pup pack, look what you get in there. You get a sauce, you get an expensive container, you get packaging, you get a wet nap, you get napkin. It's not like all these other restaurants I'm going to. And you're going to get a choice for waffle, hot honey or salted caramel. And
That's going to come in right now. I'm looking at probably 48 to 50%. And then I have all our other costs. So that is a loss leader because you get to have everything under $10, to see if you like it before you commit to coming back. And that's another thing. We won't beat people for money. Like everywhere I go now, I'm looking like, what are these companies doing? Like, play the long game, do volume, everyday affordability, and don't try to hit a home run. Like I'm looking at this chain, I can mention it. Maybe I won't, maybe I will, but they've been around since 1964 and they specialize in fried chicken. $24 for an order large fries. $24 with nothing. And then you go there, they give it to you in a bag and the paper bag breaks and the whole experience is ruined. And not like that. And then that's another thing. I mean, the whole thing with the experience is it's so hypocritical because on the portion cups, it's plastic, right? So plastic's involved. These containers, they use a fake word like polypropylene. It's plastic. And then what they want to do is they want to get you to get a paper bag. Every bag breaks from the weight. I ordered a bunch of gravy at Swiss Chalet, and this is a recipe, Cara, oldest long-standing restaurant chain in the country, and they can't get their packaging right. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I don't even leave. Like, I see the bag, it's gonna break, it's gonna fall. Gravy's heavy. And in the end, the gravy stopped. Oh, we'll get you another bag. And they don't communicate. That's another problem. And they don't have restaurant eyes. So then it's like, no, you don't have to. I don't want it. I would rather leave because my time for you to redo it is another 20, 25 minutes. I've already waited 20 minutes and I've got things to do. Do I need this gravy that bad? And sure enough, being the nice guy I am, I don't say anything. And I can't communicate with them because they don't give you a reason to talk. It's just their way or the highway. And, I got to wait. I get the new bag and they think it's the right way. No, they should engage with the customer. How can I help you? What can I do for you? What will make you happy? What will make me happy? Keep the money. Just let me get out of here and I forgive you. Okay? Because you should have a choice when you go to a restaurant. And those days are done. Like, it's called restaurant eyes. You should see what's going on. There's a failure to communicate. So when they come to our place, our counter's right there. The girl's gonna have a pen and a paper, and it's simple. A 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4. As she's writing that, she's going to the next level. Do you want a sticky paws, a penny pickles? Boom. Hands the ticket to the kitchen. He already knows that it's only 2 or 3 items. By the time she punches it in, that order should be out the door. Boom. And that's it. George Thorogood. Great song. Out the door I went. Just like being thrown out of a bar. And you get in and you get out. And I learned that when I had Wild Wing. It's a microwave society and everybody wants everything yesterday. The whole thing has to be an experience. And people need a reason to come back to. Is there value? Okay? Is there something distinct that separates, that they can't get that taste anywhere? And is the experience good? And you start hitting 3 or 4 of those things, then I'll go to restaurants. And I'm not explaining it to bash the restaurant business, because I said I go to 3 places here in my hometown. I go to the butcher shop for that sandwich. I go to Danny's Fish and Chips because there's never a problem. I don't care if I pay extra. I know what I'm getting. And they've been doing it that way with the wrapped up paper on the fish and chips since I worked there in 1974. So that's consistency. And to succeed, I was taught at a young age, you got to be persistent and consistent. And half the battle is showing up, and they're there. They're always there. So
as Girlie sips away here, I'll think about what do we need to cover for our outro. And
yeah, Girlie will always have my heart. Like, she is the golden girl. She's my life. She's got these soft eyes. She's kind. She's polite. And she's got something on her eye here. And she just had a tick. And no matter what happens in your life, this is all you need. Like, this, like, you know, I joke that Sunny likes a tummy rub, but Girlie likes a tickle above her neck here. And I love you, and I don't want to cry, because I absolutely love Girlie. And she puts such a smile on people's faces. And aside from today, she's always like this, calm, cool, and collected. And the other guy there is a different animal. He's a wild man. And he just burns energy at such a high pace that he zonks out over there. So I didn't expect this to be about our dogs, but that's what it is. They fill you with love, and you give it back to them, and you try to fill other people with love, with what the dogs mean to you. And that's what this restaurant means to me. As I'm looking at the menu, it's filled with love because of this pretty angel, my baby. Are you my baby, Girlie? You've always been there for me, and hopefully you can be there for other people. Right, Girlie? Right, Girlie? You haven't had much camera time before, Girlie, and today you're getting it. And this is very important to me, so I'm going to hold this, because it's hard for a dog to sit still and knowing where the camera is. But you are a good Girlie, eh, Girlie? Kisses, Girlie? Aw. And that's what it is. Kisses, Girlie. There's the flavor. She knows how to help me help you. Right, Girlie? Because I love you, Girlie. I love Girlie. Oh, Girlie, it's going to be okay. You know what? It's going to be okay. You're never going to have an Instagram or a following, but just know you touch a lot of people in different ways, right? Who needs that anyway? Right, Girlie? Hey? I know, Girlie. My baby. So let's talk about your sauce. It's a liquid gold. That's what it says. It's got lots of hints to you. It's the same colors as you. As the dogs get older, this gold and the caramels, they become white. And that is not a good sign for any dog owner, because it means they're getting older and they don't have a long life to live. And it's just painful. What am I going to do without you? You know, what am I going to do without you if something happens? And, oh, look who's back. What is it? Mr. Jealous? I didn't show anybody this, but Girlie goes for grooming with Sunny, and they actually did Girlie's nails pink, which was a nice touch. And where our local PetSmart is right next door to where our restaurant is. So they all know Girlie, they're excited. And it's crazy because we're in a busiest street, lots of retail across from the mall. However, we're off the side, our building's off to the side. So unless you see it from Highway 26, it's called, you don't know where we're at. So what I did though is I have a super big sign that is very, very unique. And it's got these special lights at night, and people see these bright lights, and they know of us already, and we're getting a lot of they have these things called Google Analytics. We're getting a lot of unique visitors because people see the name Golden Girl, and you know, they're going on to our website and they're knowing about us. So it's important, you know, the signage and the branding, and the good thing, the pros and cons, as they say. The good thing about the signage up is, you know, awareness. And the bad thing is, oh, when you're opening, why aren't you opening? Like, you know, we have this, like I said, Fat Burger, huge chain, 5 years. 5 years they've been paying the lease across the street. 5 years, and they still aren't open. And hopefully they open soon. And it's not easy. And just to get through the system now. It's like I talked about the legal system in the profession earlier. It's all a system. And with that said is I'm creating a system where people can actually, whatever. I'm glad we did this segment, by the way, because I still have stuff to talk about. I'm creating a system where if I find the right person, they can run our restaurant as pain-free as possible. You know how all these people talk on the, you know, as they say on the internets, they can't say internet, that 99 out of 100 restaurants fail and blah, 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 you know. Well, if you have a system and you do what we did, show up today and make the best and make every minute count, you'll be okay. But when you're looking at the cons of the sign, why are they advertising if they're not? It's out of our control. And unfortunately, as we speak here today, 6 months after we introduced Sunny to the day when we shoot this video, we don't have a permit. And once we have a permit, then I got to build the place, and it would take somebody 3 to 4 months just to build it. But I think I can do it in 2 weeks. So I'm gunning to open in hopefully June or July. But again, can't get upset. It's out of our control. And for me, it's a positive lesson, even though money's being burnt hard. Like the burn is real on rents, hydro, gas. It's still, you're still spending $7,000-8,000 a month. Try making that in profit. So that's why these restaurants fail. So if I'm losing so much money that I can't recoup it on my margins, like Fat Burger, forget it. They're just trying to keep brand equity. And so in my case, it's like, okay, I won't make the money because I can't be in the restaurant. I realize I had 58 employees at my peak and 900 over all the stores. And I had a different skill set. I was a leader, and leaders lead. And by leading, you have to outwork everybody. And this time it's a little different because it's a different day and age. And, you know, trying to find someone is not easy. And for me, I could never leave my dogs, ever. And I know that I can't be at the restaurant, and maybe that's a good thing. Because, you know, you have to give a bit, and then it's like, okay, who is going to take care of this place how I take care of my dogs? Because it has to mean something to them and be passionate about what they're doing. And I'm only talking about this because my daughter, like I said, had a child, and I'm trying to show her, you know, It's never easy. You have to have your priorities first. Yesterday was Mother's Day. She's a great mother, and she had the best Mother's Day of her life. And we just kept going back and forth in pictures. And her priorities are straight, okay? She loves being a mother, and that is a full-time job. But she's a realist also. She knows she's going to have to go out there and give these kids a better life by fighting hard and producing. And, she's had her eyes open at a young age. My eyes didn't open till 10 years after, till when I was a father. And then, like telling you, I was like, it's there. Go to my website, hit the story of my life, and you'll see. I didn't get it together till I was older in life, and that's why I don't judge people. They've all got their problems, and what I would tell people is talk about your problems and embrace them, and know that it's not the end of the world. Like for me, I remember so many times, I'd always say to my mom, NWO, and she doesn't know what that means because whatever, we, couldn't speak the proper English. But I'd always say there's no way out. She said, there is a way out. There is a way out. And there's always a way out. Like for me, this last 10 years has been a lot harder than alcoholism. But I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. And I'm going to get up, just like she told me. And I'm going to get through it. And then you're defined by your choices. What choices do I have? Do I franchise again and let people desecrate what I work for? Or do I just sit there and open with one store and be happy? Because it was never about money with me. But then I owe it to the public to get this product out there because so much went into it. So that's the thing in business. It's a fine line and a balance. Or I'm not a good manager of people and don't have time for politics or drama, and cut through all that and have a clear mind like I do right now. I'm looking at that corner. I'm not looking at the camera. And how I started Wild Wing, it was simple. Begin with the end in mind. And for me, the beginning of this was my dog. And she helped me. And when she's gone, that'll be the end. And I just want to do the best I can with the dog. And Sunny's going to carry on for her after. And that's it. Right, Girlie? Now they're sleeping. She's raising her eyebrows. And sorry, I get emotional because you want to... it's hard. It's hard. In a crazy way, you wish you could only hire dogs. You don't need doormen, they bark, and they don't complain, and they make everybody happy. But where I'm going with this in the end, I don't know. Could be just a line of sauces. I have trademarks. I'm enjoying it. I'm happy. I'm simple. I don't think I'm ever getting married. Right? And I just have these dogs, and they're what's most important to me. And hopefully I can maybe find somebody to run the restaurant. I haven't been down that road yet. I've been, just like today, Dan and I had a good laugh. I think he said it's long overdue we did this. And I keep telling him I'm going to hire somebody. And I'm going to run an ad. And that's the next step, because he's moving. And who am I going to find that understands these dogs? And because that's what's most important, love and family. And having said that, I think it's probably 3 p.m. And Girlie wants to say bye-bye.
Hey, girlie, stretching your legs, and we're going to take you outside. And Afternoon Delight is a great song. And Sunny is having his afternoon delight and siesta. And he's up. And do you want to go pee? Do you want to say bye to everybody? Say bye to everybody. Come, say bye to everybody. That's it for... Can I get one kiss? Come. Okay, one kiss. You know that noise. Come to Daddy. Look at that tail wagging. Hey, come to Daddy. Come, Sunny. Come. Say bye to everybody. Sit, Sunny, sit. Sit. Sunny. Nice. Girlie, you know the deal. Huh? Okay. And can I get a kiss, Girlie? Ah. Okay. Say bye to everybody, Sunny. Say bye to everybody. Okay. Come on up, Sunny. What a great way to end this. And that's all you need. Hey, Girlie. What do you think? Sunny? You're so nice now. Are we going to go outside? And then, I know what we'll do. We'll have a sunset tonight. We'll do a sunset video, right? And maybe I'll have a cigar and we'll watch the sunset. Right, Sunny? Right, Sunny? Oh, Sunny. Funny Sunny. He's very lovey. I'm sorry, I wanted to say bye, but that's the difference. He is very jealous. He's very lovey. And Girlie has to go pee. Okay, you want to go pee? Let's go pee. Come. Okay, guys. See you tonight for Golden Hour.